can hear me over the rain because it's just started. Or I mean, again, it's just started again. I haven't done a whole lot of things, but what I did want to do is I have a lot of people often ask me how much clay I put in my soaps, and for those that haven't been around and seen me show you this before, I thought I would show you again. I don't have a set amount. I like grab a, I don't know, that much, which is very heaped. It's kind of hard to show you how heaped it is without it falling off. So about that much. And I usually just put it in my oils before I put the lye in there and give it a whiz, just so it incorporates more. If your clay isn't fully incorporated, sometimes it can be a little scratchy. So I like to put it in the oils because then I know that it's like fully incorporated and I don't have to worry about mixing it up too much and affecting the lye. As you can see, I give that like a good solid minute of mixing. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off and get everything else sorted out. Hopefully the rain will die off a little bit. I don't think so. It's getting louder. Hello. So the problem I have right now is the rain. It's because it's summer here in Australia at the moment. It's really, really hot. And when it's not hot, it's now raining because we are having what's called a La Nina, which is, you either generally have a El Nino or La Nina, and El Nino is sort of, it's a lot drier here, and then when we have the La Nina, it's basically like a wet summer for us. So we're having one of those right now, and yeah, it's definitely cool enough to be out here at the moment. It's only like 26 degrees, but rain, so I don't have a clue if you can hear me or not. I'm just going to make this soap and talk loudly. Well, I tend to talk loudly anyway, and I've just noticed that the battery's not real crash hot either. Yeah, and if the rain's particularly bad, then I'll set it to music or something rather than talk. So. But anyway, I'm making eucalyptus and spearmint. I'll do this now so you can actually hear. It's from Aussie Candle Supplies, and it says it's a light musk, weaves and exotic base for herbal notes of eucalyptus, fresh spearmint and peppermint leaf. It's got no vanillin in it, and it says you can soap at 5%. So I'm a bit worried because that's the colour, but you know, it smells alright. I thought I would be like a massive fan of this, and I'm actually not at all. It's got too many of the other notes and not enough of just eucalyptus and spearmint for me. I would have liked just eucalyptus and spearmint and nothing else. I would have been happy with that. So, alright, well I'm going to give this a whiz and get it all fully incorporated. It should loosen it up a little bit. I'm not going to do that very much. Just want to show you. See how much looser this is now, because saponification has begun. The oils and the lye are mixing together, so it's what's called an exothermic reaction. So it's heated everything up enough so that it's all loosened up now. I didn't mix it very much because I'm just going to make a single coloured soap. I'm just going to do like 3 layers and just make each layer successively lighter. I'm going to use this beautiful elusive green from my Micro Obsession. So I'm going to make the bottom layer the darkest, so I'm just going to put a shit ton in there. Then the next layer I'm going to put some titanium in, make it a bit lighter, and then the next layer, you know, so on and so forth. I'll probably only do 3 layers A spoon will be dandy. Like I said, I'm going to put a shit ton in here because I would like it to be reasonably dark to begin with. I do have plenty more, so I'm not overly worried with wastage. It's actually quite pretty colour. It's not as dark in real life as it looks like on the camera at the moment, although that will depend upon editing as well, because I always do bump up the contrast. So contrast, is it? I don't know, I make it brighter so you can see better. I don't even know, I don't sort of want to have a chat because I'm a bit worried that you're not actually going to be able to hear anything anyway. But yeah, I was sitting there watching Keely make the Anjou pear. I thought, I'm going to go make some soap, and of course it starts pissing down. So that'd be bloody right. Alright, so I'm just going to tip all of this in here and see what happens. Oh, wow, righto. Well, it goes ricey. You see the lumps and bumps. It's not bad. It's going to need to be stick blended, and it also means that it will probably thicken. So, alright, wait. Let's not knock that one off the bench as well. We now only have one fragrance cup. The other one's in pieces on the floor down there. So the eucalyptus is really shining out of that now. It's really nice. It's smoothed down quite nicely. I don't know if you can tell without that light on there. You might. No, you can't. But the batter looks like it's lightened. Not a lot, but not a lot. Not a lot. I've got this out. I'm determined I'm going to put one of these in the soap somewhere. Alright. Now, this is too thin to do layers. It's behaving beautifully. Apart from that initial, I thought it was going to get a lot thicker than that. So, that's good. So here's a little, I should give you a little demonstration of what it's like when you mix titanium dioxide in with the spatula. That sort of, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. Just put that up there. No, I don't want to drip everywhere. You can see the little bits of titanium in there. It means they're not fully incorporated. So that's why you need to use your stick blender. I'll show you. Get out of the way. See that difference in colour already? It's amazing the difference it makes stick blending. Now this is again still really, really thin, so my original idea of layers can just bugger off now. I'm just going to just pour this in here. I don't even think I'm going to put the embed in there. Jesus Christ. Because it's just too loose. So that can just wait for another day. Alright, let's do some more of that. This is also full liquid because I only had about 100 grams of goat's milk left other than what I normally put in. So I just put it all in. Bugger it, whatever. So it'll be full water, so this will probably get glycerin rivers. God, look at this. This is a champion, this one. Okay, so that's going to be really, really hard to stick blend, that little bit that's left. Just trying to think what I should do. manage it. We'll be right. We can do this. But yeah, this is great. If you want to do swirls and stuff, I highly recommend this. This is fantastic. Ugh, that spatula though. Wow. Not so much. Let me give the sides, just get rid of you for a minute. Let me give all the sides a scrape down so we can get it all in one nice colour. Look at this though. I mean, look at the fluidity of this. That is still beautiful. And I've stick blended it twice and put titanium dioxide in it. Wow, this is how fragrance oil should behave. This is what I need to do when I'm having a bad day and I want a fragrance oil to work. I just use an Aussie Candle Supplies one. 9 times out of 10 I think there's work. I don't know. I don't keep track. This is why I make these videos. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, look out. I'm going to knock that flying. Mrs. Clumsy Pants. Well, that's about all we can do with that. Whew. In saying that it's cool enough to soap in here at 26.5, it's still freaking hot. Oh, that means it's come down a little bit since I've been in here. Seems like the rain has calmed down a little bit. It's just like, calm yourself. We did have thunderstorm and flash flooding warnings for today and tomorrow though, so I wasn't overly surprised with the weather. Oh, this does smell. So yeah, I'm getting more of the mint now, which is really nice. Look at this. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, you guys. This is so pretty. Just going to do that on the top so we've got something to work with. And then the rest, I'll just put that over there for now. Come on, flatten out. Don't need a fat ass. I'm the only one that has the fat ass. And I'm back again. There has to be a way to plug this in to a power source other than a battery. Oh, these are tiny. They're going to look so silly in those boxes. For those of you that have gotten little freebie soaps in the boxes, yeah, these are like half the size of those. It's going to look a bit silly. So I've just spent I would say the day, but wasn't the entire day, with Bree. We went up to Lismore. I had to get some paper from Officeworks, and I was in desperate need of some bras. So we thought, because we've just started talking, we had so much to catch up on, we would spend the day together. So, but like I said, when I say day, I mean from like 10 until 3. It wasn't an entire day. But yeah, no, I mean that's good. I just put a bunch of long prints on, got the printer printing, and then went out for a couple of hours. I guess it's the advantage of having so many orders needing doing, is I can pick and choose. On any given day there's like 6 or 7 orders, so if I need to be away from the printers for more than 3 or 4 hours, then I can pick something from that day's orders that that takes a bit longer. But I'm catching up, kind of catching up, I think. Think as of today is the 5th or 6th of December, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a Wednesday. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday because I had to put the bin out. Let's do green sprinkles. These ones. yeah, as of today, I think I'm currently printing orders from Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the day after, I think. Don't quote me on that. So about 2 weeks. At this point the queue is about 2 weeks long. So if you put in an order today, which like I said is the 6th of January. What is that? Nothing much. Bit of Jackson for yous. It's always Jackson's always on there. Yeah, if you put in an order today, it wouldn't start getting printed for about 2 weeks. But unless you put in like a book, if you order just a book, then it gets printed. If it's just a book in your order and nothing else, then it gets printed immediately. Well, not immediately, because I'm currently printing 3 order books, so after they were finished. Okay, that's really pretty. What else can we do to it? Just a bit of glitter. What are we gonna? Let's do hollow, because that's all hollow. So yeah, that's really great. I'm currently converting my actual book, the soap making book, the Soap with Wicked Lee book. I'm converting that to be a wire bound so that I can start printing and selling that in case you guys want that. The downside to that is the printed one that comes from actual publishers is designed for a smaller format. Like it's not a fully A4, so there will be a little bit more white space in the one that I sell. As I'm not all I'm changing is the size of the paper and binding it and selling it myself. I'm not changing any of the information or what pages it's on or anything like that. So it will have a little bit more white space, but other than that it'll be exactly the same. So, but it's just, I don't know, I'm really enjoying binding my own books, and I feel like this might be nice in a wire bound book. So I'm converting it. I'll print one for myself and I'll see what it's like. Alright. Oh, I'm sweaty now. I missed anything here in my new fancy, what is it called? It's called leisure wear. It's just a fancy name for pajamas, but they're matching. They're matching and very comfortable. Because I work from home, I figure I may as well be comfy, and honestly there is nothing more comfortable than pajamas, leisure wear, whilst I leisure around the house, which I wouldn't know how to leisure if you paid me. Relaxing is not my thing. I don't need to relax. I like working. So I said to someone the other day, I said, you can call it being a workaholic if you want to. I prefer to call it enjoying being busy. I mean, I have downtime. I said I went to Lismore today for a few hours, come home, got stuck back into work, out here making soap now, so I'm not working. And there'll be some nights when I will knock off at, sometimes I'll knock off at 8, 9 o'clock and I'll play my City Skylines for 2 hours or 3 hours, Most of the time I do actually spend working, and I don't have a problem with that, and I don't know why anyone else should have a problem with how I live my life, because it's my bloody life. And that, I cannot believe how well that behaved. I'm super happy with that, and it's very fresh. A lot of those sort of like floral, it wasn't really floral, but it was not just eucalyptus and spearmint. But now it's definitely got more, it's more of that minty sort of eucalyptus minty thing going on. So definitely 100% happy with it. I'm not happy with my camera skills. Well, then when am I ever happy with my camera skills? Oh, look at all that. Oh, hey, that's so pretty. I do believe we're going to have to do an Insta video of Hollow. Oh, it's Hollow. Yeah, I'm going to do that and I'm going to drop it. So I'm going to stop doing that. Alright guys, well, we will come back tomorrow and hopefully nothing bad will happen to this because it's gone so well. Yeah, I can just see us coming back tomorrow, well, in a minute, and there'd been like a massive heat tunnel or some stupid shit in there. Hopefully it's not going to get too hot though, because it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. It was disgusting today up until about 3 o'clock. Like up until then it was, I think it was 32 in Lismore, which was disgusting. But anyway, we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it stays nice and cool. And I mean, because this is not even putting off any heat of any kind at all. No. So, which is a big difference to the last couple of soaps, hey. Alright you guys, I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Howdy. I've been waiting all day to cut this. The weather is crazy. It's got, I don't actually know if you can see or not. Let me just put that down. There is a little bit of fragrance leakage. It's kind of hard to see. But look at the sides, isn't they awful? Yeah, and the bottom as well. So, this was very fluid. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what that means in terms of why it looks like that. So, who knows? Soap just does what it wants to do. We just go along with it. Oh, and these are going to scratch. God damn it. Alright, we're going to turn this on its side because that glitter is huge and we'll just put big scratches in the soap. I'm actually keen to see what this looks like, honestly. Oh, that's very exciting. It's definitely discoloured. That is for sure. So, oh yeah. Oh, yeah, right, okay. That's not good at all. That's horrible. Okay, so it doesn't have vanilla in it. It says it doesn't have vanilla in it. Oh, and the other end just fell off. It's very sticky, which is not surprising because it was very fluid. I like the swirl. The swirl's kind of cool. It also almost looks like like twin babies in the womb, or maybe a mother and a child, sort of a little abstract maybe. I don't know. I'm just seeing things. But yeah, it's wet on top and it's definitely discoloured. So I would say it says it has no vanillin in it, but I would say it has ethyl vanillin in it. It's very minty today. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly goat. I mean, it's hard to tell. Oh god, yeah, look at this. And it's down here. So that's pretty gross. But it's it almost looks like, I don't know if this will focus in enough, just in this one in particular, it kind of looks almost separated in there. It could just be because we used a fair amount of titanium dioxide in that last bit, so that could be what that is. That is a big chunk of titanium dioxide right there. Even when you stick blended, it still sometimes just doesn't mix all the way through. Oh dear. Not overly worried. I'm a bit disappointed with the discoloration, honestly, because oh, I like that. I like how it's got like dark, not so dark, lighter. It's almost like a flame. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. What's he saying? Well, who knows? I'll know when I edit the video. Like, oh, that's right, dickhead. Yeah, so, it's pretty much just all mint now. I could smell mint when I walked in the door. So that was it. That was all I could smell. I couldn't smell any of the other stuff. But that's definitely discoloured, hasn't it? It's also got something on the top. Don't know what that is. But it's definitely wet on the top, and I'll show you. Dry my finger. Let's see if I can see how wet the end of my, it's hard to see, and because it's hard for me to move because I've got it sort of, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely wet on top. That discoloration's such a pity, isn't it? Oh well, there's not very much I can do about that, but now I know. All you'd have to do is make, you know, a different coloured soap. If you made a navy soap, or you know, a brown soap, or a black soap, or like a, you know, a really dark pink or something, it'd probably be alright. I think it was just because it was just these greens really don't lend themselves to any sort of discoloration whatsoever. This is going to cut wonky. Yep. I knew as soon as I started doing it was just going to sort of spin around on the cutter a little bit. Oh, so you have to excuse, I'm having a crazy itchy fit at the moment. I'm probably allergic to this shit. That's probably what it is. Probably all my problems is allergic to fragrance oil. Because apparently I'm not allergic to my cats. Which I guess is a good thing. But yeah, I'm going to give this a go in a couple of days, just for shits and giggles, because I love mint. And I'll use any mint soap. But yeah, it's still, I mean, I think because that fragrance oil was so fluid, I'll give it a couple of extra days. Normally I would try my soaps in a day or two. If you want to say that I'm irresponsible for suggesting that, that's fine. I didn't suggest it to anybody. I just said that's what I do. If your takeaway is, well, Lee does it, so I must be able to do it, then that's on you, not me, mate. So, whatever. I mean, this whole responsibility thing, it kind of aggravates me. If I was up here saying, oh yeah, when you make a soap you should use it a day after, then yes, I should take responsibility for that. That's not what I'm saying. I said I will try my soap. Oh look, I found a high horse. I knew there'd have to be one hiding there somewhere. Alright, my friends. Oh, we've got these little ones. These pop out, but ooh, they're still a little sticky. Now, they're definitely not as discoloured, are they? I mean, you look at the difference in that. Where's one that's got a decent amount of that really pale stuff? Oh God, here comes the rain again. Wow. Well, it was supposed to stop raining. Yeah, you can see the difference. It's the same as that up the top there. Rightio. Yeah, these are a little wet on top as well. Oh, the microphone's up there. But yeah, alright, well I'm just going to go because you're not going to be able to hear anything anyway. And I might leave the rest of those in there because they're still a little sticky. I'll come get them out tomorrow. Alright guys, I'll see you for the next one.